Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen, and welcome back to my channel. And hello to whoever is out there on Facebook that may be watching. So let's see who comes in to join me. Oh, how do I always forget this? Somehow I always forget. Hey. Hello, Cook Vegan Kings. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you're doing well with your ebook. Hey, Renee, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you all did a thumbs up when you came in. Well, what are you working on? What's your weather like? Hey, Sheila, how are you today? She says, driving up in your driveway. Please open the front door. Gave you a thumbs up. Okay, Sheila. Hi, Michelle. How are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you're doing well. You're in Kansas, so I'm sure your weather is quite cold. But what are you all working on? Hey, Monda, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I'm working on these. It's either knee-high socks or they are um, over the knee socks, depending on how long your leg is, I guess. Ebook is doing good, Queen. Thank you. That's awesome. I hit the thumbs up. It's cold. I'm in Jersey. Oh, yeah. You all got some cold weather too. I have to tell you, that store that you go to, that store is so clean. I said, I don't even know of a store that looks that good in South Florida. I'm just fascinated when you go on your little shopping trips to that store. Oh, Angel. I don't know what that language is. Our weather, let me see. What's the weather right now? 85? Yeah, it's probably still 85. That was at 134. So it's probably still, and humidity is high. It was really, really muggy yesterday. Wasn't too bad today when I was out this morning, but yesterday, whoo, it was muggy. I'm gonna make more of those videos. Oh, cool. Yeah. I'm fascinated with the store alone because it's so clean. That is a clean store. Oh, you're from Russia. Hello from Russia. Well, what are you working on in Russia? I'm not the great cook, but I like to watch people cook. I'm always fascinated because it always looks so good. So how was everybody's Thanksgiving if you celebrated it? And if not, at least spend some time with your family and friends. I went over and hung out with my parents for a little while, watched the football. I was so hoping Buffalo would lose, but they didn't. And I really didn't expect them to lose, but a girl can we can hope and dream because they're in our division, so of course, I'm always hoping they lost. The Patriots lost, so that made it meant that was okay with me too. Monda says, "I'm back." Okay, Monda. Our team is doing good this year. It would be quite a turnaround if they actually get into the playoffs. I just say a prayer for our quarterback every time he's out there because that concussion that he had was downright scary. We're in beach weather. Well, for those that like the beach, I go out there every now and again. Too much traffic now to get out to the beach, especially now because we're somewhat back into season. So all the northerners are down lounging out on the beach. 58 degrees, cloudy, and raining. What? I'm about to work on my poncho and drinking a blueberry wild child tea. Mmm, that sounds good. I'm drinking my coffee and my water. Sheila says I ended up sick, had a sinus infection, taking meds for the next 7 days, so I do not cook. Oh, you didn't cook. Oh, well, I hope you're feeling better because sinus infections are definitely no fun. That headache that goes with it is the worst. Well, hopefully they left you some food so you can eat after you feel better. We did not have a traditional um, Thanksgiving meal because my parents, my mom was like, if my sister didn't come, my youngest sister lives in Georgia, so if she didn't come, she didn't want to do all that cooking, which was fine with me because I'm not the biggest fan of all that food anyway. So we had shrimp salad and I got some ribs for my dad. I don't even think he ate any of it. And a rotisserie chicken. I know the Vegan King is like, what? Yes. And some Hawaiian rolls. And that was Thanksgiving for us. And the good thing about it is we didn't have days and days and days of leftovers. I mean, we still had leftovers and nothing like you do when you have that big spread. Plus, down here is, just a handful of us down here now because all my uncles are gone and it's just the immediate family. My sister lives in Georgia and my brother is in Tampa, so we're not all around here. You see. He says, sound delicious. You know I don't judge. Okay. Yes. So I go between, I've done the vegan, I've done vegetarian, I've done Atkins, I've done keto. I said, I'm just going to eat what I like because I always feel if your heart isn't into it, you're just going to fall back and just overindulge anyway. So my philosophy is calories in, calories out, and try to minimize as much extra fat and all that stuff to stay as healthy as possible. But that's what I try to do. Don't always work out that way, but I try it. But that's all right. But if you all aren't following the Cook Vegan Kings, you should. He puts his food. I mean, he has a recipe for anything and everything you eat that has any meat in it. He makes it vegan. So he's done all kinds of dishes, and I just salivate every time I watch him. Go follow him and check out his ebook too, especially if you're trying to change your eating habits. It's always good to try something new. Our bodies change as we age, and some things we don't digest as good as well as we used to. So it's always good to check it out. You are so welcome. I tell you, this YouTube exposes you to a lot of different channels. And I found, and I don't even know if he remembers how I found him, but I found the Vegan Kings on that chocolate vegan station, her channel. He was there to taste whatever she had made. So that's how I found him. And if you don't know that chocolate vegan, she is entertainment for me. I get such a kick out of watching her shows. But like I said, if you're interested in vegan, you don't have to be pure vegan. You can always just try the recipe just to see how it works. Never know. I'm a big I love black bean burgers. Those are like I'll take a black bean burger over a regular burger. I don't care too much for the impossible burgers, but I do like black bean burgers. I don't think I like any of that impossible. Um, I'll eat it, but it's not my. It wouldn't be my go-to. Uh, can I drop my link? Let me see. I don't eat beans. Oh, Monty, you don't eat beans. Let me see. I've been asking people to make me a meal plan, and no one wants to take on the task. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can drop your link if you want. I don't think any of my moderators are on, so don't like beans. My daddy, beans is his favorite thing. You want a meal plan? That's work. I don't do meal plans because every day, if I try to stick with the meal plan, I never do because then I wake up, I was like, "Ah, I don't want that, and then I want something else. I just go with how I feel by the day. So you don't like any beans? You don't like green beans, baked beans? My dad loves pinto beans. That is his all-time favorite, pinto beans. Matter of fact, I haven't had pinto beans in years. I don't even buy them. I don't care too much for lentil. Um, so if you don't like beans, do you like peas? You like black-eyed peas? What other peas are there? Sweet pea. Um, what are those other peas called? Oh, I can't even think of the name of the other ones. Oh, Norton's telling me I have no available online storage. Is that right? Well, I don't know what needs to be stored. I get so many alerts from Norton. They drive me to straight drink. I was watching lots and lots of football, college football, pro football, because that's what the Thanksgiving time is for me. Love, love, love football. And I rest. I had to rest. I should have done some work, but I said, nope, not right now. I'm just gonna rest and crochet. So that's what I've been working on. And we're gonna have our sale. You can see the banner going over. It'll be on VJ's channel. So if you aren't subscribed to her channel, that is her channel, so that you will be you won't miss our sale next Saturday. We are doing another sale. So everything you see pretty much behind me will be for sale. Oh yeah, I forgot Renee was on. Sorry, Renee. Thank you for putting our link in. See how soon I forget? That's why I need to rest. I apologize. Renee was right there on it, and I totally forgot. I watched a lot of the crime stuff too. I'm a crime buff. I watch the true crime stuff. I don't watch the only garbage crime stuff I watch is Law and Order, I think. And what's Queen Latifah's The Equalizer, and the new show that started East East New York. I think it's East New York, something like that. Hey Karen, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Happy holiday to you as well. What are you working on? What's your weather like? And I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. I am. So I was debating if I was going to go when I finish my live and do some work. Oh, it's so hard to make myself go over to that computer. I I need to go buy the winning lottery ticket. That's what I need. What are you working on, Karen? Did not watch a lot of YouTube. Someone is doing a challenge. Now I can't remember her name, and I just saw it. Oh, what is her name? Linda? Is her name Linda? But I don't know what the challenge is. I didn't watch it. If anyone watched it, what was the challenge? Who did their shopping for Christmas and got any great deals? Oh, hey, excuse me. Hey, Aisha, how are you today? Oh, you finally caught me live? You've been on live before? Well, welcome, and I hope you did thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? Oh, you do love green beans? Okay. Yeah, I didn't even do a green bean casserole this year. My sister loves green bean casserole, but I said since we're not doing all that, I don't want to make that big. Even though my daughter and I would probably scarf it down because we all like it, but I can still do it and be a side dish for a week. Our Brand Smart. I don't know if anybody else has Brand Smart in their area, but they opened at 4 o'clock on Thanksgiving, and people were lined up before the store opened. They had huge televisions for like I forgot they were really discounted. And if anybody's look, all this, well, the purse, and the cowl are on my Etsy shop, and I have a 60% off um, on my Etsy shop if anybody is interested. And it's just for today. You see, trying out a shawl from Expression Fiber Arts and knit socks and trying a knit raglan sweater. Whoo, it's beautiful here in Baltimore. That's a whole lot of knitting. I saw something. Was that knitted? I think it was knitted. I like to look at knitting, but I never had the desire to learn how to knit. As slow as I am on crocheting, I'd probably be triple slow at knitting. So I don't even think I've ever even watched anyone on YouTube knit. But it's a beautiful art if you can do it. It is beautiful. And I am almost at 3,000 subscribers. So when I cross over that bridge, I'll be doing a giveaway. Let's see. Karen said she quadruple slow. Oh my goodness, Diane. Hey Diane, how are you today? How did you? I didn't get a notification. My sister had to tell me you were on. How are you doing? Oh wow. I don't know. YouTube, like sometimes I don't get notifications on people's channels either. Sometimes I don't know what YouTube does. They do what they want to do. But I am well, and I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. What are you working on? What's your weather like? Hey, Melanie, how are you today? She said, hello, Gigi, and all in the chat watching while I'm getting ready to run errands. Oh, the running of errands. Mm, I missed all my chances yesterday of running errands because I had to take my daughter's car so you can get new tires and pick her up from work and then go back and pick up the car. So the things I had plans to do yesterday went right out the window. I'm just grateful for the time off. I was burnt out. I'm always burnt out. So nobody did any shopping? No bargains? Mm-mm, I didn't. I refuse to go into the stores. I don't need anything anyway. Unless they're going to give me some money, I don't need anything. And I refuse to buy any more yarn. I have tons, way overload. So no need to continue to buy any more. I saw some great sales though. Hobby always has sales. Lion Brand had sale. I don't know. I went into Michael's because I bought some hoops. But I dare not go back to the yarn area. And and I did not go over to Joann's, so I don't know what their sales are like. I get their they send me text messages. Matter of fact, I don't remember if they sent me a text message. Norton, I don't know what storage I need, but if I have none, I have none. Oh well. They're just trying to get me to upgrade. That's what they do. I will not be upgrading, Norton. You can keep flashing that all day long. As long as my connection stays on, I'm not worried about it. Oh, I love this color. When the news people were showing the people standing out there at Brandsmart waiting for it to open, and this man, when they opened, he bought a television. He bought a television that was too big to get into his vehicle. And the news person says someone yelled out, "Why would you buy a television that you can't get into your car?" Because it was on sale and he had been waiting for it to go on sale. I think it was a 65-inch television. That's go away, Norton. Stop bugging me. I don't want to stay away. What's the weather like in Cali, Melanie? You all probably have really nice weather right now. I saw a young man this morning walking, and I always say, I don't know how. I think young people's temperature regulations are different from older people, but he's walking around in a hoodie, and it's 79 degrees outside. He has on a complete um, what is hoodies? What are they made out of? I don't know what material they make them out of, but he's walking around, long pants, sneakers, and a hoodie. I know they during the school time they a lot of them wear hoodies because it's cold in the schools. It's really cold in the schools. I remember being cold when I went to high school 100 years ago. So I know it's cold in schools. When I finish these last few items for our sale, then I'm going to be working on a. It's gonna take me a while to get it finished, but I'm working on, I started it already, a coat, long cardigan, um, using the, ooh, why can't I think of the stitch? I want to call it the granite stitch, granite, but it's got another name, but I can't think right now. 59. Oh, the highest 59 and lowest 39 in Philly. Ooh, that's chilly. 59 is too bad. 39, that's close to freezing. Did you all get hit with the snow? I know Buffalo got it. That was a lot of snow. Oh, what is that stitch called? What is the stitch called? It's a slip stitch and half double crochet. What is that called? Why can't I think of what it's called? Anyway, that's the stitch. Renee, I'm sure you know what that stitch is called. And the hard thing is for me to remember what I'm doing. I really have to pay attention. I really want to do this. I think it's Shayla's. I think that's whose pattern it is. It may not be quite as long as hers because I know at some point I'm going to get tired of doing it. But I want it to be long because I really like it long. But it's just going to take a long time to do it. I think she said it took her 50 hours or 90 hours, 50 and 9. I can't remember exactly what she said, but I said, okay, so that's a month for me. Well, in between doing everything else. That's why I want to finish all of this stuff. And every time I look in the back, it's like, oh, geez, there's something else I started and haven't finished. So I have to get, oh, I started this one. The other one, I'm not going to do. I'm going to finish this one. This one sock. That should say this set. And then I'm going to work on my cardigan. Oh, it's called, you haven't done that? Let me see. Um, where is it?
Did you know Google makes a phone? Sure, it's beautiful, but it does things other phones can't do, which is how it helps you.
Come on. Moss stitch. That's what it is, the moss stitch. Let me go. Stop. Turn it. Okay, that's the pattern. And it's long. And I love it because it has, well, these pictures don't show, but it has pockets too. She made it with pockets, so that's the other intrigue for me, is to try to do it with the pockets. But I love this, and I like that it's a really tight stitch, considering I crochet loose. So that's it's gonna. I love this thing. It's beautiful. Let me see. Let it play. You can see her with the pockets on. Okay, so she's got a pocket. I am so hoping that I can do this, but that looks store-bought to me. That doesn't look like someone made it by hand. It looks store-bought. Let me see. That young lady has some beautiful she does. I love watching her. I know the houndstooth and the Suzette stitch. Well, this is the moss stitch. Let me make sure that is she talking?
I wanted something warm, something cozy, something long, and beautiful. So I came across this stitch called the even more stitch, and I fell in love with it. I decided this is the stitch I was going to use on my cardigan. I wanted something with
oh no, this is AC Crochets
with long sleeves, and especially I wanted pockets for the cold, because I usually want to put my hands in pockets when it's so cold. So I hope for 20 of these, like all 20-meter hook. Tape will need an even number of chains for the foundation chain. So we are going to start with the back panel. So for the back, all right, so I'm done with my chains. This is my foundation chain, 19 inches. Okay, if you're doing extra small, for the other sizes, I showed you the chart. You can go ahead and chain those inches.
This will take me forever to do it. Hola, Maritza. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I'll do a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like?
Okay, I have my 19 inches, right?
All right, let's get to the stitch.
Okay, so for one, we are going to skip our very first chain, from the hook without counting the one on the hook. So skip your very first chain, this one, go into your second chain, and we are going to make a slip stitch.
Okay.
Make a slip stitch,
and this is the same thing over and over and over again.
When we come to make a slip stitch that is not that tight. Okay, a loose slip stitch, and for the second stitch, we're going to go into the second chain and make a half double crochet.
That's what it is. Slip stitch, half double crochet. I saw on Facebook years ago, probably was last year, but I think it was years ago, someone had done a hoodie using the moss stitch, and I wanted to do it, never got around to it. So now I'm going to try to do this long cardigan duster because I just love it. I saw it and I was like, yes, 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 yes. So if you're interested in that pattern, it's AC Crochets. I don't know. I think her first name is Agnes. I think that's what her name is. But it takes a lot of yarn. A lot. And of course she's making hers. Did she say small? I think she said small, so mine is going to be triple whatever she used. But I came across a lot of I'm using the gray yarn by big twist, I figure I would use a yarn that when I ran out, because I have a lot of it now, and I'm hoping that I'll get the majority of the thing done before I have to buy any more. But I figured I'd do that. Someone was asking, who was it, Gloria? She's not here. Um, the if you're on my YouTube page, not my YouTube, on my Facebook, if you're on my Facebook group, you saw the the beanie with the flaps and the fingerless mittens, gloves, or whatever they call them, and the knee-high socks in that bluish color. And she had asked me what color that was. I told her I didn't know because I didn't have the wrapping. And when I was trying to organize my yarn yet again over there, I came across the yarn. And this is in a small one, but it's pale blue mix. But it's by Studio Stitch by Nicole. And we know where that came from, AC Moore, which no longer exists. So I have this one, and I have a couple other ones over there that I found that were from AC Moore. So that was my favorite place to shop. I love their yarn. I love their yarn. I love the way they had their yarn set up. They had like the whole back wall was all Red Heart yarn. Every color imaginable for Red Heart. They had a whole back wall for it. And then they had all the other yarns on all the, they had a whole nice section for yarn. And then they had their rewards program. I think they had a rewards program before, uh, I don't know, before Michael's and Joann's, but I could be wrong. Maybe because I went there all the time and I didn't go to the other stores. I was like forced to go to the other stores when they closed. So maybe they always had it too, and I just didn't know. But I like their, I think Michael's rewards program is a little bit better than Joann's. But I loved AC Moore. I love the Nicole Stitch yarn. It was much softer than Red Heart yarn. Thank you, Renee. I was going to do that jacket that um, Lavea Ladre, Lavea Ladre. Am I saying her name right? And I started it, but I was like, oh, it'd be something else I'll never finish. And of course, I haven't quite finished it, but I think I want to do this definitely to keep hope alive, everybody, that I'll get it done between now and the beginning of the year, or at least one panel of it, the back panel, because that's what I'm working on now, the back panel. It's a repetitive stitch. It's the same stitch over and over and over again, but it's just making sure you don't miss the slip stitch and your half double crochets, because it's real hard to see the distinction between the two. At least it is for me. May not be for you. But anywho, that is going to be my project for the next month. Have to get my box ready. Hopefully I'll do a giveaway before Christmas if I can get that Magic number of 3,000. This yarn is making me hot. Might be just hot here anyway. What's the Suzette stitch, Renee? I think you told me what it is once. I'm sure you could probably use that same stitch to make that cardigan. So that is the color. Now I'm getting to the lighter color. It's the Karen Ombre Sepia. And that's the color I'm using. So I'm finally in the middle part of the lighter color. How many yards is this? 595 yards. So it's a half a pound, almost a half a pound. Single crochet, double crochet in one stitch. Is this started with an even or an odd number? I stopped working on that skirt. Matter of fact, I don't even know where it is. Oh man. Hmm. I think I'm just gonna wear jeans to that concert. Maybe I can try to whip up a quick top, but I don't think so. I don't have enough time. Oh, yeah, I could probably do a quick top with that yarn as soon as I find it. Hmm. Uh, 36 chains, so it starts with an even number 2. Do you skip the first one? And 30, so single crochet, double crochet in the same stitch. And it's a tight stitch like the moss stitch. Where is that? Yeah, I could do a top. I can do a quick, if I ever finish these, yeah, I can do a top. Oh, she said, hold on. Yeah, I think I can do, I want to do a cute top though. Yeah, I think I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to work on a top, something I can wear to the concert. I am going to see the Whispers, the group I've never seen. So I'm gonna go check them out. The concert is The Whispers, Maze and Frankie featuring Frankie Beverly, Drew Hill, and Life Jennings. Interesting enough. So yeah, I think I can do a cute top. But I really that gives me a 2 weeks. If I start today, yeah, that gives me 2 weeks. Okay. But I have to just work on that. That's the hard part. Sticking to one project. Mm-mm. Oh no, I won't be doing that. No, Renee, I will not be doing that. Frankie Beverly's still trying to. He's still trying to sing, girl. I saw the last time I saw him was when we went to Essence when they had their 25th anniversary before the big shutdown, and his voice was so weak. And my friend and I were like, "Is he okay?" So I don't know if he was sick or what, but he's on the bill. So we'll see. Row one is single crochet, double crochet in the second chain from okay. Okay, yeah, so you do skip it. I know it's simple. But I don't want to do it for it looks cute for a hat, but it doesn't look cute for a top because it's got too much going on for me. I want a simple top. That's why I want to do it in the moss stitch. Even though the moss stitch does have a little pattern, but this is more elevated than the moss stitch. I don't know. Anyone have any ideas of a cute top, a quick top I can make to go wear to this concert? Because I might just, but I need something that's gonna, uh, something. I don't know. Something cute. DSW had 30% off sale, and my daughter likes boots. And so I was like, oh, she probably, and I asked if she liked combat boots. And she said, yeah. So I went online and we searched the site, looked at the boots. They had several pair, but the pair that she liked, they were 89.99, and there was a 30% off. Plus, there's free shipping, and you get a weekender bag. You know, I'm a sucker for the bags, and it's just the weekender bag is like the one I have back there behind me with all. You can't see it. I can't lift it. I have to move all that stuff to get to it. Um, but when I went on it, I saw I also had a $10 off coupon. So between the $10 off and the 30%, the that was like 30 dollars off. It was 50. It was $32 off because they were 89.99 and they cost 57 something total. That was the best buy for me. I was like, woo! And to get that little weekender bag on top of it, yes. Now I do not need another bag in my life. You can call me the bag lady. because I have lots of them. When we went to New Orleans for the Essex Music Festival, they do giveaways, freebies every single day that you're there at the convention center. So all the hair products that you can think of, everybody is there. So they all have all this free giveaway stuff. So every day you go in there, get the bags, put your products in there. So I have tons and tons. I won't say tons, but I have to, and I think I actually gave a couple of them to my mom. But I had so many Carol Daughters bags. It's ridiculous. And what was the other company? Is it Maui? I think the company is Maui. I had their bags and some other companies, so many bags. So I never need and the only place that I really make sure I take a reusable bag to is Target because Target gives you 5 cents off for every reusable bag that you bring in, which is great. I can't believe I finally got through all those plastic bags. I had so many plastic bags in my garage, it was ridiculous. Now I don't have any. I only have the bags that I got from Essence. There was so many of them. And you know the last day because whatever products they don't give away or sell, then they got to truck that stuff back to their vehicle or wherever and take it back to where it came from. Palmers, they were there. Send the product. Send the, oh, the products are long gone, long gone. I gave all that when I got my locks. I gave away all that stuff. Should say when I started my locks. That's when I gave it all the way to my friend that went to Essence with me because she's still natural, loose natural, but not me. I was like, I am over this. Y'all can keep all of that. And then some of it I kept because my daughter was still natural, and then she decided she wanted to get locks too. So we're both locked up now. So only thing I put a little oil in my hair and the rose water. That's it. That's all I have to do to my hair. And I'm so, so happy. That's that doing all that. I hated gel. Oh God, I hated gel. They had that cool I, do I still even have that brush? They gave away there was an edge brush. I think I gave that to her too. They had a little edge brush that you could I was like, these people think of everything like, not what do they call them? The baby hairs or whatever, and they swirl them around at the front of their I was like, these people think of everything. Because what do you see on YouTube? Toothbrushes. That's what those girls were using, toothbrushes. But no, I can't remember which company actually had the little brush. I got such a chuckle out of that. Tiny little brush. You can just swirl, make those little swirls. I was watching one of the lady commentators on Amazon has the Thursday night game, so and she has braids and she has little swirls. It's like that doesn't even look right to me. But to each its own. Edge comb and brush. I'll have. Oh, you have one. I thought that was yeah, yep, that's what it was. It was because they had the edge stuff with it, but I can't remember which company that was. There were so many companies there, it was crazy. But it was so much fun. Oh my goodness, so much fun. New Orleans is such a fun city. Now, I wouldn't want to live there, but I like to visit. I still want to go when there's like nothing going on because there's a lot of restaurants in New Orleans that I want to try. But, if you go during Essence, you're not going to get. We couldn't even get into Dookie Chase. They were already booked. And that was a staple when a group of us used to go to Essence every year. And we always would have dinner at Dookie Chase. And I called, the lady says, we're already booked. I was like, shoot. I was glad they survived the hurricane. I think they had to rebuild though, but I'm not sure. I'm sure they did. Let's see. I know, I know. Never was a trend for me. It never will be a trend for me. And the what's the other thing that they do? The tattooed eyebrows now, which I, I would think that is so painful. I don't know. So many trends, so many trends. I cannot stay with all can't follow all those trends too much. Now I have to look for me a cute top to make. I think I'm gonna go basic. I think I'm gonna do a halter top because it'll probably be hot. Probably won't be hot at night, but we'll see what the temperature is. That's what I think I'll do. And maybe I'll do, mm, I got all this belly now to cover. So hard, so hard. Whatever I do, I better get this working on it because 2 weeks is no time. Not for me. I'm not this fast crocheter. I'm the slow as a snail crocheter. I don't know if I'm slow or not, actually. I say I'm slow. I think because I think about how long it takes me to do things, but I have to take into account I'm doing it in between work. So I guess if I just had time to just sit and do something, I could. I could be faster. How about that? Hmm, how many have I done? Ooh, I'm almost finished with this. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm gonna do some more. I don't have a. Oh, I need a. Can't believe I don't have one sitting here. I usually have stitch markers everywhere. I don't see a single stitch marker. Oh well, I'll finish this. All right, I have been on. I'm going to get off of here and finish this thing and start thinking about what kind of top I want to make for my little concert. But I thank you all for joining me. And don't forget our sale. I won't be on my channel. I'll be on VJ's channel. We're having our sale next Saturday. So I hope you all come and join us. See what we have. Get your Christmas list on, and who knows, you may find some things you can check off. So I hope everybody has a good rest of your weekend, and I will see you all during our sale next week. Now, I won't say I'm going to be on any other time this week. Who knows? But anyway, everybody stay safe, keep crocheting. Bye bye.